It's not super traditional to how I start classes, but we're just going to hop right in. So as you arrive in that tabletop shape, you're always welcome to pad the knees, whether that's with a blanket or a towel, anything that you have nearby that may make that shape a bit more comfortable. And then just starting to stack the joints. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And starting to move through cat and cow. So inhale, let the belly drop down toward the mat, arch the spine, lift the gaze. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin, tuck the tail, press the ground away. Inhale, arch, tail lifts, chin lifts, heart space pulls forward through the arm bones. Exhale, round, curl the body in, press the ground away, tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. And as you're moving through these two shapes, really starting to settle into the rhythm of your own breath. Using this as an opportunity to really connect breath and movement. Allowing each inhale to be nice and slow, each exhale to be nice and slow. Evening out the length of the inhales and exhales. Maybe welcoming that gentle constriction in the back of the throat if you haven't already. And as you're starting to move through these two shapes, feeling free to add in any other movement or motion that may feel good in your body. So maybe letting the hips drop side to side, maybe circling the hips, maybe drawing the right shoulder and right hip toward one another, left shoulder, left hip. You may circle out the head or the neck. Just really give yourself the space to make this your own, knowing that there's no right or wrong, better or worse. Just breathing and moving, creating that connection to breath, and then that connection of breath to movement. So we move because we are breathing. And also using this as an opportunity to check in what's happening in your body this morning. Any places that may be asking for attention or awareness. Any places you may need to be a bit mindful of this morning. And then slowly making your way back toward a neutral spine. Big toes draw together, knees wide, hips to heels, child's pose. Lengthen the upper body forward. Find somewhere for the forehead to rest, whether that's on the mat or any props you have nearby. Sitting the hips back toward the heels and then lengthening the fingertips forward. So take this first child's pose quite actively. Really thinking about sitting the hips back, reaching the fingertips forward, a slight engagement of the low belly as you start to open up through the shoulders. Maybe even letting one armpit drop toward the mat and then the other. And take one more deep breath in. And slow breath out. Inhale, nice and slowly rise up out of child's pose. Spread the fingers wide, draw the knees back under the hips. Tuck the toes and send the hips high, downward facing dog. In this first downward facing dog of your practice, maybe of your morning, start to paddle out the feet. So bend and straighten the knees one at a time. Lengthen the hips up and back. Engage through the low belly, drawing the belly button up and in. Noticing the connection of the hands with the mat, really spreading the fingers nice and wide. If you're patting the knees, you may take a moment to just slide that padding off to the side at this point. And as you continue to pedal out the feet, nice and slowly, just start to walk your way to the top of the mat. So one footprint at a time, opening up through the backs of the legs. You can always soften the knees at any point. And as you arrive at the top of the mat, exhale, soften the knees as you fold forward. Inhale, hands come to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, fold back down. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to shins or maybe tented fingertips at the back of the legs are feeling ready. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms high, stand tall, gaze up. Exhale, pull the palms to the heart. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Good. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, tented fingertips or hands to shin. Exhale, soften the knees, plant the palms, step the feet back to plank. This first time through, pause for the inhale. Press back through the heels, reach forward through the crown of the head, deep breath in. Exhale, lower the knees to the mat, hug the elbows into the ribs, come all the way to your belly. Inhale, lift the head and heart cobra. Exhale, press through your hands and knees, toes tuck, downward facing dog. Deep breath in, long breath out. Inhale, look forward in between the hands, walk, step, or float, feet to hands. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine, tailbone back, look forward. Exhale, fold. Knees can always be soft. Inhale, arms float high. Exhale, swan dive right back down, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, feet step back to plank. Lower either all the way down to halfway chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. One deep breath. Inhale, look forward in between the hands, walk, step, or float, feet to hands. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms high, stand tall. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, feet step back to plank, move high to low. Your variation feels best. Upward dog or cobra on the inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths. 2. Last breath. Inhale, gaze forward, walk, step, or float, feet to hands. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms high, stand tall. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, feet step back to plank vinyasa your way. So halfway down, all the way down. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, look forward, walk, step, or float, feet to hands. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms sweep, high gaze up. This time, exhale, pull the palms to the heart. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, open the mouth, side out. Good, one more like that. Side out. In and out through the nose this time. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat or props, left foot steps back, runner's lunge. Stacking the joints, hands under shoulders, right knee over right ankle. Lengthen through the spine with an inhale, look forward. Exhale, slowly extend the right front leg, bow the upper body. Inhale, flow forward. Exhale, extend. Okay, this time, inhale, flow forward. Exhale, plant the left palm. Inhale to lift the right. Looking up toward those right fingertips. Hugging the right hip back in space. Letting the twist come from the torso rather than letting the left hip dip down toward the mat. So hips are square. Right arm reaching. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, nice and slowly, that right arm takes you all the way up into high lunge with a twist. So left fingertips reach forward, right reach back. Gazing over toward the right side of your space. Strong through the core. Reaching through the fingertips. Deep bend in that left front knee. Inhale, nice and slowly, come to center, high crescent lunge, arms by the ears. Exhale, open warrior 2. Spin the left heel to the mat. Deep bend in the right front knee. Reach through the arms. Soften through the shoulders. Engage the left back thigh. Keep a deep bend in that right front knee. 3 deep breaths here. 2. Last breath. Inhale, reverse triangle. Extend the right front leg as you reach the left hand down right high, opening up through the right front body, engaging both thighs. One more deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, center the upper body, legs stay extended. Exhale, triangle, right fingertips reach forward and down. Right hand lands on the shin, the ankle, the mat, or a block. Left fingertips reach high, look up toward that left hand. One more breath. Inhale, slowly rise back up through warrior two into reverse warrior with a bent right front knee. Exhale, cartwheel hands all the way to the mat. Plant the palms. Inhale, float the right leg up and back for three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the right knee, open up the hip. So right hip stacks on top of the left. Right heel hugs in toward the seat. Left bottom heel is a little bit heavier toward the mat. One more deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, extend the right leg long, square off through the hips. Exhale, right foot meets the left, downward dog. Stay or flow forward and move through vinyasa. Always your choice where to take it. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Good, one more deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, look forward in between the hands. Step the right foot forward, then the left. Halfway lift. Exhale, folds. Inhale, sweep the arms high, stand tall. Exhale, palms to heart. Deep breath in. Long breath out. One more deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Right foot steps back, runner's lunge. Hands under shoulders, left knee over left ankle. Lengthen the spine, look forward, inhale. Exhale, extend the left front leg, bow the upper body. One more like that. Inhale, flow forward. Exhale, extend. This time, inhale, flow forward. Find length in the spine. Exhale, right hand lands. Inhale, left arm high. Notice that tendency for left hip to slide left. Hug the left thigh bone back into the left hip joint. Press back through the right heel. Reach high through those left fingertips. And maybe look up toward that left hand. So getting really strong through the lower body to allow the upper body that opportunity to twist. One more deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale slowly with control. Left top arm brings you to stand. Left fingertips reach back, right reach forward. Strong through the legs, strong through the belly. Deep inhale. Long exhale. One more. Inhale, slowly unwind, arms high, crescent lunge. Exhale, open warrior two. Spin the right heel down to the mat. Taking a moment to set up that shape, left heel lining up with the arch of the right back foot. Deep bend in the left front knee. Strong through the right back leg. Shoulders stack over the hips. Gaze forward through left fingertips. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Two more. Last breath. Inhale, nice and slowly, reverse triangle. Extend the left front leg. Reach right fingertips down the right leg, left arm high. Open through the left front body. One more breath. Inhale, slowly come up to center, legs stay extended. Exhale, triangle. Left fingertips reach forward and down. Lend the left hand anywhere that's comfortable. Reach that right arm high. You could keep the gaze toward the right or look up toward right fingertips if that's comfortable. Good, one more deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, nice and slowly, strong core, rise up, reverse your warrior, bend back into the left knee, reach out of those left fingertips. Deep inhale. Exhale, cartwheel hands all the way down to the mat. Inhale, the left leg floats up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the left knee, open up the hip. So left hip stacks on top of the right. Hug the left heel a little closer into the seat. Lift the left kneecap a little higher toward the ceiling. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Good, one more. Inhale, re-extend the left leg long, square off through the hips. Exhale, left foot meets the right. Either stay in downward dog or flow forward through plank for vinyasa. Inhale to open the heart if you're moving through. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Good, one more. Inhale, look forward, step the left foot, then the right foot. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Heel toe the feet to about hips distance, and then inhale a wider variation of chair. So instead of squeezing to the midline, act as if you're trying to rip the mat in two. So as if you're trying to slide the feet away from one another without actually moving them. Engaging the outer edges of the hips, engaging the low belly. Deep inhale. Long exhale. One more deep breath in. Long breath out. Good, inhale here. Exhale, circle the arms out, around and down. Interlace the hands behind the low back. Roll the shoulders open, lift the heart, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. As you fold, the knees can stay soft. Start to either let the head be heavy or maybe take a slight tuck of the chin toward the chest, almost as if you're looking toward your belly button. Let the arms lift up and off the back. Hugging the shoulder blades gently toward one another, creating that space through the collarbones. One more deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, come back up through chair, but keep the interlace of the hands. Lift through the chest. Transfer the weight into the right foot. Pick the left foot up and reach it back. Warrior three with a bind. Press back through the left heel. Reach forward through the crown of the head. Keep rolling the shoulders back so there's this slight lift of the chest. The gaze is steady. Left hip is in line with the right. One more deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly land in high crescent lunge. So bend into the right standing leg, land the ball of the left foot, release the hands. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, continue bending into that right front knee. One more deep breath in. Exhale, hands to the heart, twist to the right. So left elbow comes to hook the outside of that right front leg. Press back through the left heel. Reach forward through the crown of the head. You can always stay here in this variation of a twist. If you would like to deepen, you have a couple options today. So you may let the left hand come down to the outside of the left leg and let the right arm reach high. You could take a half bind, reaching that right hand toward the left hip. You could try for the full bind. Left arm comes under the right leg, and you interlace the hands beneath you over toward that left hip. Wherever you are, deep inhale, long exhale. Two more. Last breath. Inhale, release the hands. If you're bound, re-extend. Exhale, hands come back to the heart if you are extended. Look down toward those right front toes. Step the left foot forward to meet the right chair pose with a twist. Press the hands into one another. Sit nice and low in the hips. Squeezing knees and thighs. Noticing that tendency for left knee to slide forward of the right. Hug that left knee back in line with the right. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Good. Inhale, unwind, chair pose, arms high. Exhale, folds. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, arms sweep high, gaze lifts. Exhale, palms to heart. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Good, one more. Side out. Heel toe the feet a little wider, so about hips distance. Inhale that wider variation of chair. Sit low in the hips. Act as if you're trying to split the mat in two. Low belly strong. Arms reaching. Strong through the outer hips. One more deep breath in. Exhale, sweep the hands out, around and down. Interlace the hands behind the back. This time maybe opposite pointer finger in front. Inhale, roll the shoulders open, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. As you fold, knees can always stay soft. Belly and ribs connecting toward the thighs. Head is either heavy or maybe a slight tuck of the chin toward the chest, as if you were looking up toward your belly button. Breath flowing. Good, one more deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, come back through chair. Keep the interlace of the hands. This time the weight transfers into the left foot. Pick the right foot up, extend it back, warrior through with a bind. Reach back through the fingers, forward through the crown of the head. Engage that right back thigh. Left standing leg can always be slightly bent, especially if that allows you to find more length. Flexing through that right foot. Right hip in line with the left. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Good, one more deep breath in. Exhale, slow, controlled, high crescent lunge. Ball of the right foot lands. Inhale, release the arms, float them high. Exhale, settling into the shape, that slight hug of left hip back, right hip forward. Deep inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart, twist to the left. Right elbow hooks the outside of that left front leg. Press back through the right heel. Reach forward through the crown of the head. Find that twist. And then you have your options. Stay exactly as you are. Drop the right hand down to the outside of the left leg. Inhale, left arm high. Take the half bind, left wraps toward the right hip. The full bind, right arm wraps under, and you into R. Breathing deep. 2 more. Last breath. Inhale, slowly unwrap if you're bound. Exhale, palms to the heart if arms were wide. Look down toward left front toes. Softly step right foot to meet the left, chair pose with a twist. Hugging the knees and thighs toward one another. Sitting low in the hips. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Inhale, nice and slowly unwind chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms sweep up, gaze lifts. Exhale, palms to heart. Deep breath in. Exhale, side out. One more. Side out. Good. Inhale, chair, sit low in the hips, lift the arms and chest. Exhale, see if you can slowly, slowly, slowly lower all the way to your seat. Arms may reach forward as a bit of counterbalance, strong through the belly, and then slowly land. You can always use your hands, totally fine. If you do have a blanket or pillow nearby, you may want to elevate the hips. But landing the hips on that prop or directly on the mat is fine too. Soles of the feet draw together, knees wide. Let the feet be a little further from the body. So if you look down at the knees, they're about 90 degrees, give or take, rather than having the heels really close into the body. Take a deep breath in, sitting up a little taller. Exhale, fold. And as you fold forward, just gently allow the head to be heavy. And then start to release any pulling that you're doing with the hands. And maybe let the palms rotate up. Maybe the arms are resting on the shins. But wherever you are, just start to relax into the shape. So taking this a little bit more of a yin variation versus an active variation. Letting the breath start to even out, especially if you were breathing a little bit heavier before arriving in this shape. Maybe a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale to sigh it out. One more like that. And exhale, sigh it out. Good, one more breath here. Inhale nice and slowly, lifting the head, pressing yourself up out of the shape, sliding the hips off any props they may be on, and gently lowering down onto your back. And as you arrive on your back, take a happy baby. So hands may come to the backs of the thighs, the calves, the ankles, the pinky toe edges of the feet. Let the knees drop down on either side of the body. Let the soles of the feet shine high toward the ceiling. Maybe a gentle rock side to side. And then slowly release the hands from the legs. Give the knees one last hug in toward the chest. And exhale, extend the arms and legs long along your mat. And you may stay with arms and legs extended. You may bring the hands to rest on the belly. You could bring soles of the feet to the mat, knees toward one another, soles of the feet together, knees wide. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, open the mouth, sigh it out. And let the lips gently close. The breath returns to flowing in and out through the nose, but releasing any control of that breath. And giving yourself these final few minutes of your practice as an opportunity to just rest, to find stillness. The shoulders are soft, the hips are heavy, the lower jaw relaxes, and the space between the eyebrows softens. And give yourself these final moments to just be. There's nothing to do, to fix, or to change. So we settle into this space of being. Slowly begin to deepen the breath. Welcome movements back into the body, wiggling the fingers, the toes, maybe rolling wrists or ankles, and then eventually take a full body stretch. Reawakening to the day with a greater sense of present moment awareness, a greater sense of purpose. And then gently roll to one side and press to a comfortable seat. Guide the palms to connect at heart center. And bow your head forward toward hands and heart. Take one final collective breath. Deeply inhale through the nose. And exhale, slow, sigh out. Draw thumb knuckles to third eye center. We bow to each other. Namaste. And thank you all for joining me this morning.
Nice little quick class there. Never realized how hard it would